What is going on, guys? It is your boy Kamon, and today I'm gonna bring you guys finally the Galaxy Photon Horus deck y'all been asking for, bro. I've been getting comments saying like, yo, Delta Wing is out, bro. I know, I was waiting for it to get in the mail, bro, but now it's here. And yo, I gotta say, this is possibly the most consistent rogue deck I've ever played. And not saying a lot. Well, it's an anime deck, but yeah, like, it's so good. So this is a deck I would definitely take to like a regionals or a YCS, because I think it's actually very solid. And the fact that it has that surprise factor in this deck is crazy. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna show you guys the main deck extra and the side, bro. Also check out this cool Gojo pin I have right here. You know, the strongest, bro, you know. So let's get right into it. Oh, also, before we start, make sure you guys do like the video, subscribe, comment, and you do join my Discord. It's getting bigger and bigger every day, bro. Come be a part of the community. If you're part of the Kamon community, that means you're off rip handsome. So let's get right into it, what y'all been waiting for, what I've been kind of cooking up a little bit. So again, I think this version of this deck is the strongest, aka, you know, Gojo. Like, it's the literal strongest. So, but the problem is it's the most expensive. So, but if you do not want to run the Horus stuff, you don't have to. I recommend it, bro, especially if we want to play this deck. So let's get right into it. So, monsters, we are playing 3 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. You do not play him at 2. You play him at 3. Even when he's in your hand, he's not really a dead card, because like the reason why I love this deck is because like the main boss monster, aka the freaking main Blue Eyes monster, it's not a dead card in your hand, because you can still pitch him off with Soul Flare Dragon. You can still pitch him off with Galaxy Soldier. You can summon him with your what's it called? With your Star Liege. You know what I mean? Like, he's always live, and it's the like basic rule for this deck is 1 in hand, 1 in grave, 1 in deck. You know what I mean? So yeah, drawing this card is not bad at all. So yeah, 3 of these, wouldn't change those at all whatsoever. And now the reason why this deck is good, because you have so much search and consistency. So I'm still rocking 3 Wizard. I don't know why you wouldn't want to play Wizard at 3, because like in reality, like people play him at either 1 and or 2, because he's searchable off of your everything. You know what I mean? Off of your soldier, off of this. Well, he can't search himself, but off a soldier, off of, you know. But it's like, the deck's biggest weakness is not having a monster to, like, normal summon on the field, or having a body to summon on the field. Because, like, 9 times out of 10, unless I have, like, a specific body on field, you can't do too much. You know what I mean? So, Wizard kind of fulfills that role for you. You know what I mean? Because the fact that he's a body on field, you can make him level 8, and you can search for a Galaxy card besides himself. It's crazy. And the best part is his effects are not once per turn. He was trended back in the day when stuff wasn't once per turn. So you could be like, summon wizard effects, tribute for costs, summon another wizard, tribute for costs, summon another wizard, tribute for costs. You know what I mean? Like, that's not once per turn, so you get 3 searches. So yeah, wizard is a definite 3 of. I wouldn't play him at 2. You can if you want to, but I want to see him in my opening hand, because once you see Wizard, you see a lot of other cards also. Because Wizard gets you... So, Wizard can essentially get you into a Photon Dragon. So, because you go Wizard effect, tribute for costs. You search out Galaxy 100 effect, send Jumper effect, add Trance. You know what I mean? So, like, Wizard is a 1-card combo. You know what I mean? And then obviously we have Soldiers. Obviously, Soldier is one of the best ones in here. Just free discard fodder. You don't really overlay these 2 to make Cyber Infinity, because like you have no room in the extra deck. Plus you don't really need it. But yeah, just 3 Soldier. And now what y'all have been waiting for the Photon stuff. We are running 1, 2, 3 Photon Delta Wing. Now I was kind of back and forth with this card, like if I wanted to run it at 2 and or 3, because so if you guys do not know what it does, I will explain it to you. If this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 Photon Delta Wing from your hand or deck in defense position. Also, you can special summon monsters So you guys must summon for the rest of the turn except light monsters. Also, a condition that this card has. Your opponent cannot declare an attack while you control another Photon Delta Wing. So you can just literally leave 2 leaves on the field right here. Your opponent can't attack. You'd be like, boop, 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 boop. So yeah, this card is a true 1-card starter. Literally, you summon this, you get another copy. This is what this deck has been missing. This is what this deck needs, bro. Having a true 1-card starter is crazy. So this, you want to see any of these. You see these, you're good to go. And the best part about this deck, you can get to this anytime. You can get to this anytime. You know what I mean? The longer you play this deck, the more consistent you'll see. Like the more plays will make sense to you. You know what I mean? So yeah, 3 Delta Wing for right now. And yeah, for before I get comments asking like, oh, you're running Delta Wing, why are you running the Horus package? Because this locks you into lights. You can literally go Horus stuff first, summon them out, blase, 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 right? Then you can summon Delta Wing. Then you'll be locked into a light. So therefore, you can still do your other plays first, and then end it off with Photon Delta Wing. You know what I mean? And like the boards in this deck now, because of Delta Wing, are crazy, and the like loops are also very, very, very good. So yeah, I definitely recommend at least 2 to like 3 of them. If you want to play 2, you definitely can, because again, you can summon 1 from the deck or hand. But the reason why I'm playing 3 is because I want to see him as much as possible, because there are times where I don't see Wizard, so therefore I want to see something else that's a starter card in here. So yeah, 3 of this. The next is just other 3. So 3 Jumper, again, this is how you search things out. And 3 Orbital, again, more search power. So you have 3, 6, 9, 12. You have 15 search cards. 15. That's, so you have 25 more other cards in the deck that could be just anything else. But these 15 cards will search out any and everything you need. Searches out a Galaxy or Photon monster. Searches out a Galaxy or Photon spell and trap card. Searches out another copy of itself. Searches out a Galaxy monster. Searches out a Galaxy card. So, like, maxing these out is the most important, because it makes this deck the most consistent that it can be. And again, even though you are playing 3 of these, they're not brick. Well, they're bricks in your opening hand unless you can kind of, play. But it's like, you can't play this card at 2 in this deck. You have to play it at 3. If you do not play it at 3, there's gonna be times where it's like, damn, I wish I had a 3rd one. You know what I mean? And I kid you not, that always comes up every single time. You just kind of gotta play smart and play around certain things. But yeah, that's it for the 3-Os. Now for the 1-Os, we are playing the 1 Galaxy Summoner, best 1-of, obviously. I'm still rocking the 1 Clerk. In late, this card is too good. It seems gimmicky at first, but like recycling back stuff that you pitch off of your Horus cards is broken, bro. So 1 Clerk, obviously the 1 Afterglow Dragon, and then the 1 Photon Emperor to round off the rest of the Photon and Galaxy cards. And again, shout out to Kamon making this a quarter century rare. So nice, bro. So nice. They know what they was doing. And now for the Horus monsters, very straight up, just 3 M setting, the best one, and then obviously I'm running the 1 Blessings. I don't run Happy. Happy is a brick. The only other brick in this deck is Blessings, and even then you can kind of pitch Blessings to the graveyard to do whatever it is you want to do. So yeah, I mean, there's not much I can really say about this freaking deck, bro, or this engine. It's one of the best engines in the entire game currently. You know what I mean? And you can't argue with that. It's very consistent. M-Seti is a free pitch for cost, search, and draw. This card is nuts, bro. This card is so stupid. So, and I cannot wait for the new Horus field spell. Once that gets here, I'm gonna put that in this bad boy, and we're gonna be, we gonna be alright, bro. We gonna be alright. So that's it for the Horus stuff. Just these. If you want to run Happy here, you can also run Happy, but I did not want to run it because You never really want to draw Blessing. You only really want to see your M City in or your King Sarcophagus. If you do see Blessing, you want to have a discard outlet, aka Droplet, in or the King Sark to pitch this to graveyard, because again, this does nothing in your hand. Now, essentially, this does nothing in your hand alone, but you have other things that can kind of help with it. Like you have your Bujin Shiki that could do something. You know what I mean? You have a lot of stuff. So like, this isn't really dead. This is more dead. I never want to see this card, but you still have to play another Horus name because that's how you kind of rank up into other things. So that's it for the Horus. That's it for the monsters. Literally 15 cards in here is literally just engine, just search, 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 search. You know what I mean? So yeah, I wouldn't play this any other order in my opinion. I think it's better like this. So let's go on to the spells. Obviously 3 Droplet, because again, you saw we're not running any hand traps, so Droplet is really good in here. I can't explain. I mean, I can't really talk about Droplet too much because it's like it's a Droplet. You know what I mean? I'm glad it's back in the meta. It does suck when you do fight against Shifter, but it's like at that point you're either gonna lose regardless. Or the thing about this deck, you can still make big boards under Shifter. It's just your stuff kind of gets banished, so you have to play differently. But yeah, Droplet is dead under Shifter, but it's like, alright, that's only for like a turn or two. You know what I mean? It's fine. So 3 Droplet, 3 Upstart. Don't laugh at me. I only have the one. The one super came in the mail. The other ones didn't come. When they get here, I'm gonna replace these 2. But yeah, just 3 Upstart. There's no real downside to playing Upstart in here. Like 40 card deck, you can make a 37 card deck, or if you want to play 43. Put this in here, and then it's the 40 card deck still technically. So yeah, just 3 Upstart. You do not care about giving your opponent extra life points because you can still OTK them through that extra life points. So yeah, just drawing is super good, and yeah, just Upstart. It's a broken card in here. I'm actually glad it's back in the meta. So yeah, 3 Upstart. Obviously, to round off with the 2 ups and 3 ups, we are playing 2 King Sark. You don't need 3. I think 3 is way too much. 2 is just fine. 1 is not enough. The reason why I don't want to run 1, because if you draw this on top of drawing your M Seti, the search and draw effect is dead. You can still pitch, sure, but I'd rather have the search and draw effect. Yes, that plays into like draw a lot more, but even under draw, the Horus package can still play through it. You know what I mean? And getting that extra draw can kind of be like a make or break kind of deal. You know what I mean? So yeah, just 2 King Sark. Next, we are gonna run for the 1-ups. 100. You only need 1. You don't need 2. You don't need 3. Just 1, bro. 1 is enough. This is like one of the best cards in your entire deck, but it's a good 1-up. And the best part, remember, keep in mind, it is recyclable with Galaxy Clerk, bro, because it's a Galaxy card. So kind of keep that in mind, bro. So yeah, 100. If you want to run it at 2, you most definitely can. You can, but I like it at 1 because I don't want to open up multiple of these, because your main targets are either Jumper or Lord. You know what I mean? That's it. You can send other stuff too if you want to, but I like to send those the most. But you can send Galaxy as too if you want, and then you could just be like Trance. You know what I mean? So yeah, 100. Going Galaxy 100. I am still rocking the 1 Cyclone in here. I actually really like it. I actually really like the 1 Maniac Cyclone. It's searchable off a wizard and any other thing that you do want to do. And having that extra card in the graveyard to kind of like banish it and then pop a face-up spell and trap card on your opponent's field, aka the Horus spell card in the back, because you can't target or you can't destroy their Fire King Island because of that, so you can still pop that. This is good against Floodgates. Like, there can only be 1 still running around. Anti-spell, you put it to the graveyard, you know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of things that you like this deck thrives off of with this card. So yeah, and it's searchable. So 1 Cyclone, the 1 Trance, and the 1 Last Hope. These 2 are very inseparable. There's been many times where I low-key want to cut Trance, low-key. I will not cut it, but I'm just like, damn, this card kind of blows. Because if you guys did not know, if you summon anything during this turn that's not Galaxy or Photon, this card's dead. You can't use this card. But it's a little bit better. So it depends. So like if you open up no Horus cards, get Trance. If you open up Horus cards, get Last Hope. You know what I mean? They essentially do the exact same thing, essentially. So yeah, you kind of pick your like poison. Either you want to use Trance this turn, or you want to use Numbers Last Hope. Again, anything that's not Galaxy or Photon, do not get this card. But if you don't summon anything that's not Galaxy or Photon, get this card. You know what I mean? It does a lot for you. And Last Hope is Last Hope. People were downplaying this card a lot. They're downplaying this card. I'm like, yo, this card is busted. This card is so good. There's this one YouTuber, bro. He was just like, yeah, I don't like this card. I'm just like, what? You're crazy. So yeah, that's it for those. And then obviously the last dubs, the one Expedition, you only play that one because you only really need one. It's one turn anyways. And then obviously the one Hyper Galaxy, because this is like one of your only forms of interruption. The fact that it's a Galaxy card means it's searchable. Now, if the Photon Stream of Destruction was a Galaxy Photon Stream of Destruction, I'd play that in here too, but Hyper Galaxy is just as good in my opinion. Might be a little bit better in my opinion. It depends though. So that's it for the main deck. A solid 40 cards, solid 37 cards, because again, we are running the upstarts in here, and that makes it a 37 card deck. So yeah, let's go on to the extra deck real quick. And it's super cool. It's very unique in a way, but I changed around a few things just to make this profile a little bit more spicy for y'all. So let's get into it. So for the links, we are playing a little bit more links now. We are playing the one Bujin Akashima. Yep. This is how you kind of quick exceed. This card is busted, and the fact that it's a spell and trap card, it's a back row removal. It's also super good too. So one of these, obviously we are playing the one SP Little Knight because card is too broken to not play in here. And then right off the links, we are playing two Galaxy Soul Flare Dragons because this is definitely a 2 of. If you want to run this card at 1, you can, but running it at 2, in my opinion, is just as good because it recycles back a lot of your stuff also. And you have Clerk that can recycle this card back also for you. So that is it for those. For the Exceeds, we are running 2 4s. So we are running the one Star Liege Photon Blast Dragon, and then obviously the one Galaxy Photon Dragon. These two are too good to not run in here. And now with Delta Wing, you can actually end off with this also. So, you know, kudos for that, bro. Like, it's too good, bro. And like, so if you guys do not know what Star Liege does, I will explain it to you. If this card is XYZ summoned, you can special summon one Photon monster from your hand. So that's off rip good. While this XYZ summon monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with 2,000 or more attack with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So therefore, if you summon something with 2,000 more attack, it can't die by a card effect or be targeted. That's pretty good. And once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can detach one material from this card, target one of your Galaxy Photon Dragons that is banished or in your graveyard, summon it. So if you have Galaxy 100 on the field, you can rip a card from your opponent's extra deck on your opponent's turn, which this deck can do that approximately 3 times. 4 times now, but with this card, you know what I mean? So ripping 3 cards out of the extra deck is phenomenal. So yeah, Inseparable, these two are super good. So yeah, I wouldn't run these any other. People are actually not running Photon Blast Dragon. I'm just like, you're crazy. That card is nuts. For the 8s, I am running the new card, which is number 1, Infection Buzz King. This card is nuts, and this is how you kind of rip another card out of the extra deck. This card came out of the new Maze, so it's like $9, $10 card. Pick it up now if you want to. It's a super good card. I'm gonna read what it does, so bear with me. 2 plus level 8 monsters, right? So you can have 3 level 8s and just boop, you know what I mean? Once per turn during your standby phase, you can attach 1 card from your opponent's graveyard to this as material. That's 1 effect. You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. If this card is XYZ summoned, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and send 1 card from it to the graveyard. That's already broken enough. You can attach 1 material from this card, then target one of your opponent's, and then target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. Then, if you destroyed a face-up monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack of that it had on the field. So, yeah, this is how you kind of win in time. You summon it out, you get rid of a card from the extra deck, and you're all Gucci. And best part about him, he's a number monster. So therefore, Trance can summon the, not Trance, Numbers Last Hope can summon this card. Super, super good. I love this card. And winning in time with this is super, super good, bro. So summon this card and be like, effect, target the pop, take damage. Time is called, you win. You know what I mean? So one Buzz King, super, super good, bro. I wouldn't run it. I would not run that. You know what I mean? Then obviously for the Galaxy 8s, we are running one Photon Lord. You only need one, only one. You do not need two. You never summon two of these. You never summon two. It's only one. Expensive card, only need one anyway. So don't let anyone fool you. Don't let any other profile fool you, bro. You only need one of these, bro. You don't be like, all right, summon. You know what I mean? You don't do that because you'll summon other things too. Like you'll summon a monster negate, a spell negate, interruption. You know what I mean? You don't need two. One is just fine. He's hard enough to get rid of anyways. You know what I mean? You recycle back just one. Hope Harbinger, the one Cypher Dragon, the one Prime Photon Dragon, obviously, and the one Big Daddy number C62 Neo Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. Yes, sir. Those two. We are rocking the one full armor. Again, this comes in Course Entry, so my moon, if you didn't get this yet, bro, go get it. Look at that. It looks so nice, bro. Yep, one of those. And then obviously, for the round off, we are playing the one Cypher package because part of the combo, and I am running it off with the one Zeus. I did think about putting Typhon in here. I get Typhon is bad per se, but bro, being like summon Zeus, wipe the board, you have one material, boom, Typhon. That's broken, bro. That's it for the extra deck, 15 cards. Now let's go to the side deck and we can wrap up this profile. Obviously, we are rocking the two Photon tokens and then the one Nib token because if we do get nibbed, we get nibbed. Nib is not the end of the world versus this deck, so I don't really care about Nib. Anyways, here's what you got for the side deck. Very, very cool, very self-explanatory. Makes sense to me. 3 Droll. Droll is one of the best cards in this format, so why not play it? Only hand shop we are running in here is Droll because the reason why we're running Droll is because we are also running 3 Crossouts alongside the one Call by the Grave because Droll is the only thing that kills it, and Shifter obviously, but Droll is the only thing that really kills this deck. You know what I mean? So it's not a secret. You have all these search cards. So one Crossout just saves your entire turn and play, and then you can still play through Nib even if your opponent has Nib. You can make a early Photon Lord with your Horus stuff and do your normal combos. You're good to go. But just Droll alone is just, yeah. So I don't want to see Droll. I don't want to fight against Droll. So yeah, Crossout in this deck is super good. It's mainly for Droll. And the same thing with the Call by the Grave because I'm not maining it. As y'all see, I have no room. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. These are definitely a staple. These 7. My opinion, if you want to make it far in this deck. So then obviously I am rocking the 2 thrusts in here along with the Duster and the Regeki. Bro, this comes up so much. This literally comes up so many times, bro. This comes up so much. If y'all watched my well, you probably didn't see, I'm gonna post this tomorrow or yesterday. If my Manadium duel I had versus Kashtira, he used his Shangri-La effect and then he chained Shifter. I chained Droplet to send something to graveyard so I could turn off his Shangri-La. And then I was like, all right, cool, Thrust. And then I got the Regeki. Then I had Regeki their field. This comes up way more than Lightning Storm. I like this package over Lightning Storm a lot more because, again, free back row removal. This, don't care if you're an attack or defense. Just Regeki your board, get out of here. So I love this package in here. I think it's super cool. And again, shout out Max for that because he the one who put me on that. So, you know. And then obviously 2 evenly because you want to switch it out also with your Thrust. And then last card we are running, you can kind of change it around if you want to, but I am still rocking the 2 Tachyon Transmigration. This card is super nuts. It's a big Omni-Negate if you control a Galaxy Eyes card. So you have a lot of Galaxy Eyes cards in the extra deck. So Galaxy Eye card is Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare, Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. This is not Galaxy Eyes' Galaxy card. Galaxy Eyes Cypher, Galaxy Eyes, a big guy here, Galaxy Eyes, Galaxy Eyes. So yeah, it's always live. Best part, if you have Tachyon on the field, you use a card in your hand, you know what I mean? So you can go summon Tachyon, they go Nib, you go no. You know what I mean? This card is sick. I'd play a third one if I had a third one. I'm probably going to order a third one, honestly. It's too good not to actually run in here. If it was searchable, oh, well, we would main this card, but it's not searchable. You have to hard draw it, so just 2 of them is just fine. But yeah, man. That's it for deck overall. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope like, comment, subscribe to the video. See you guys next time, and have an awesome one. Peace.